Alright, back in the carport today. It's lots of glare. But yeah. I'm gonna wire loom this jewel up. Wire loom all these wires. Everything looks pretty good. Away from the headers and everything. But we need to wire loom this little set of wires, and then these few going up through here. And then going over to the fuel pump and going over to the purge and the nitrous solenoid. And then we're going to wire this up to the 96 Camaro, the 5.3 swap 96 Camaro. These things are awesome. I love it. Chris has one in his car. I do have a video of wiring that one up. Can you see it? Yeah, over there. Yeah, there it is. And his was pretty easy to wire because we just heat on hot ground and to the ignition box. But this one we're going to have to run to the coil somewhere. And I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but y'all can learn with me. But first thing to do, wire loom this stuff up. So I'm having to tape this part up. I got this loomed all the way down to the fuel pump, and I'm gonna wire loom those little wires over there. But I think I'm gonna need bigger wire loom for that. Plus, I want to go ahead and tape it up anyway. So it was too hard to get this big roll of tape in there. So I made this little contraption to put the tape on the socket, and then I take the ratchet and extension off the socket and use the socket as the roll of tape. That's making a big difference. That was a pretty good idea though, I thought. Anyway, and this is my miniature roll of tape to fit in there way better. Well, I'll tell you what, wire looming ain't that fun. So I got that wire loomed across there. I got that right there. And it comes up. Got it wire loomed all the way back to the purge solenoid. And then wire loomed all that. So that's about the best I'm going to get it. I think it looks pretty good, especially in this area. That was a cluster of a bunch of wires. I had to use two of the big on the top and the bottom. But that's that. Hopefully everything still works. I did pull one wire loose. Had to redo it. And I had taped up where it went. So I'm going to test everything. Make sure everything still works, and that'll do it. Alright, I set that one over there and covered it up. I think my camera's fogged up. Yeah, it's better. That gives me enough room to get in there out of the gate. And got this one on the car charger because that little blinking alarm, it still has the alarm on it. Runs the battery dead when it sits so long, and it's been sitting for a while. I think we got enough juice to start it. See how easy this one starts. It don't want to start. It's that blinking light. Drains the battery. Let's try to charge it a little bit more. You know, my pedal's way easier to push than Christopher's is. It's weird. My charging cord's frayed a little right there. Need to fix that. But I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes, try again. Alright, let's try this again. Started right up that time. need to mess with the fuel table some. But I'm gonna unhook the battery charger. This ain't near as loud as Chris's car. Oh, we're almost out of gas. I'll probably just drive it around the block. But that's about where it runs out at. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook the battery charger. Look at that, my FR gauge went bad again already. Yeah, look at that. It should have went to 14.7 and counted down. Oh well. I went around the block, but I'm gonna let it heat up some. The fan's already kicked on right there. It runs about like Chris's car, 160, 170. But see, it's not peppy like his car is. There's like a slap. Yeah, it's not like that carburetor, man. That carburetor, as soon as you tap the throttle, it's like pow. Alright, I think that's good enough. That's about as hot as it gets. Unless you're actually driving it around. We'll go ahead and pull it in. Alright, I got it inside. I think I'm gonna fool with it tomorrow. But this is what we're gonna do tomorrow right here. And I'm gonna switch this thing to a turbo. So I'll probably order me a stand-up radiator. And I think I want to put the turbo right there. And then I'll get one of them Griffin radiators. It's got both of the hoses on that side. Yeah. I think that's the idea. Then I can sell that nitrous stuff off of it. And I'll probably just put a GT45 on it for now, just to be cheap. And once I save up some money, I'll get a biggest T4, because that's going to be a GT45 is going to be a T4. Now I'll just get the biggest T4. I'll just make sure we put the turbo in. We need to leave enough room for a bigger one. But yeah, tomorrow we'll hit on that. Yeah, I noticed Christopher's car is about at least a foot and a half longer than mine when you put it in the garage. But anyway, I let it cool down. I started it back up and the wideband started reading again. I don't know. I need to polish up the idle. The tables are too up and down. It's getting to where it surges at idle now. But yeah, tomorrow, putting on the Holly Sniper. Now, they do have those Holly Snipers that'll plug right into the port. And it just works. That's the easy way to do it. But where I like to have a laptop hooked to mine when I'm making passes, I'm going to hardwire it in.